Let's take these leftovers and make something bomb. So the first thing you want to do is you want to grab your leftover pork chops. And if you have children, you can teach them so easily with a plastic knife and a paper plate to cut the pork chops like this. Then you cook up your leftover fried potatoes. You could also use mashed potatoes if you wanted to. And you just cook them in a little bit of butter or whatever you like. This is Jasper showing the pork chop who's boss, making sure that he's doing a really good job cutting it really, really small for our delicious leftover casserole thing. Go ahead and flip your potatoes. We're almost ready for the eggs. I cracked 4 eggs in there, and I do not leave the yolks, but you totally could if you wanted to. Add a little salt and pepper or whatever seasonings you like. Later on, we will add some other seasonings. Here I am just cracking the eggs because I don't want them to be yolky. My children don't like yolky eggs, most of them anyway. Well, about half. Do your children like yolky eggs? How do you like your eggs? Leave me a comment. So just keep on stirring and flipping and cooking this. You know, you want your eggs to be done, obviously. Now we just go ahead and throw in our pork chops and mix that all together. The boys did really good cutting up their pork chops, and it took them a little while, but that's okay because they're little. And here's Lincoln cutting up his pork chop, even smaller than Jasper. He likes them smaller, which I'm not going to complain about. Man, it's just so, you know, you feel so proud of your children. Look at that. We added our pork chop, and now we're going to mix that in and add some cheese. And just mix, 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 mix. It looks so good. Now I'm adding in some onion powder and some garlic powder. I'm not really measuring it, just kind of eyeballing it. So I'd say maybe a tablespoon if you want to guess. So here I added about a big handful of cheese and melted that on. And now I'm just adding on some green onions that I cut up. So here's the finished product, and now I'm gonna add a little bit of sour cream here, and let's try it.
Nom nom nom.
It is so good. And for it being leftovers, you cannot beat it because you're gonna throw it away or whatever because nobody likes leftovers.